Hello. In this video, I will talk about Indians. Indians, right? People from India. That's what an Indian is. A person from Mexico is Mexican, and a person from India is Indian. But in English, people used to say Indian to refer to people from America. Yes. People used to say this years ago. Now, people don't really say that anymore. People don't say it anymore. But for a long time, people would call people from America Indians. Why? Why did they say this? Well, the story goes back. It goes back to the year 1492. In 1492, Christopher Columbus sailed on a ship, a boat, from Spain to the Americas, to all of this land. He sailed across the Atlantic Ocean. And when Christopher Columbus got to America, when he arrived in the Americas, he thought that he was in India. He thought that he was in India because he didn't know what the world looked like. He didn't know that there was lots of land that no one from Spain knew about. Nobody in Spain knew about the Americas. Nobody knew. So when he sailed and went farther and farther into the ocean, and eventually he saw land, he thought, oh, I'm in India. This is India. He just didn't know. He thought he was in India. I mean, here are the maps of that time. More than 500 years ago, the maps of the world looked like this. People didn't know what the world looked like. So Christopher Columbus called the people on this land Indians. He just called them Indians. These people are in India. They're not. He was wrong, but he thought these are Indians because he thought he was in India. And people used that word, Indians, to describe the people from America, the Native Americans, the people who had been living in North America, Central America, all along the Americas, they called them Indians. They were called Indians for a long, long time. Even though it's just totally wrong. It is just totally 100% the wrong name. It's the wrong word. They are not Indians. But yeah, even when I was a kid, people would say a lot, like all the time. People would say, oh, Indians. Oh, the Indians. The history of the Pilgrims, people from Europe, and the Indians. No, it's the Pilgrims and the Native Americans. They are Native Americans. Indians are Indians. Like it's so weird to me that people used this word Indians for hundreds of years. Hundreds of years they used the wrong word. It really goes to show, it is an example of how slowly change can happen. Some things in the world just don't change very much. Some things do, like using horses and then using cars, or not having electricity to using lots of electricity. Some things do change quickly, but some things don't really change. People just keep doing the same thing, even though it's wrong. It is very, very wrong. You could say that another example is language learning. People just learn languages the same way for years and years and years. People use the same ideas from many years ago, even though those ideas are wrong. They're just wrong. But yeah, the whole Indian thing is so funny. Like, I can't imagine being an adult like I am now, being an adult and still using the word Indian. Why? It's just wrong. But for hundreds, literally hundreds of years, people used the word Indian to talk about Native Americans. But I think finally this is changing, because I don't see this word used a lot. I don't see this as much as when I was a kid, when I was little. I think for some reason, I don't know, finally people have decided, like, just decided, yeah, no, that's the wrong word. We won't use the word. I don't know. All right, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.